Crank that baby up. 1964 Monza convertible. We're going to do the earlies and some of the lates. They're giving out the awards, and everyone wins a prize because we drive our Corvairs. Nothing on a trailer at the Corvair show. Where do you want to start? 1969 with red lines, or a 1963 black with a red interior convertible with 64 wire caps on a spider? 63 with 64 hubcaps. Those are 64 hubcaps. The 63, 62 hubcaps were just a little eh.
Yeah, I like them better.
Yep.
They're the bottom.
Flashier.
I think, no, I like the others better.
You like the early hubcaps better?
And for another car care bucket.
I don't know.
Ticket.
Mine's down there.
0101.
63 Spider.
This is my
with a
favorite car.
Beautiful. Black top, red interior. Then we've got this Azure Aqua parked next to it. Azure Aqua. Are they both Azure Aqua? 64. This one looks like it's a shade lighter. 63. Yeah, Aqua. Automatic shift tissue dispenser under the glove box. This is a 4-speed manual. I love shifting gears. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like a farmer in the field. This has got the 62, 63 wire caps. Some people may like them. It's got a nice spinner, but the cap is kind of plainish. There's your 64 wire hubcap. This fellow's painted the interior to match the car instead of the black that Chevrolet put on. 63, 64, 63. Oh, the late models are beautiful, but the earlies are even better. You've got so many beautiful 4-speed earlies. This is a Spider. It's got the Spider dash and cylinder head temperature and a push-button radio. Hot black interior. It's turbocharged for performance and no economy, because when you got the turbo, you blew away all the economy. These turbos don't run the greatest, but they do run. This one's got low air pressure. And I picked up a nail in this 63 Monza automatic shift push-button radio. Nice interior. Is it original or reproduction? Clark's does such beautiful interiors. Another 64 convertible, 4-speed manual. Look at them all lined up, just like at the Chevy dealer in 1964. 64, 63, 64, 63, 64, 63.
A few new ones and used ones.
Yeah, really. The new ones in the leftover 63s. Then we've got a beautiful 64 with a front spoiler. And another 63 convertible. All the rag tops are lined up and beautiful. Another Azure Aqua. 1962, my favorite year for the earlies. Got the salt and pepper carpets and a stereo system integrated into what looks like genuine radio, but don't be fooled. These people travel with nice AM, FM tunes. 63 with Ralph Nader's hardcover book, Unsafe at All Speeds. They misprinted the label on that. Corvairs are safe at all speeds. 63, 102 horsepower, 4-speed manual with a big Sunbro tack on the ashtray. Another 63 4-speed stick. Look how nice this one's restored. This one looks like it's fresh out of the restoration shop. Shiny and perfect and meticulous. Palomar red. Is it P-A-L-A or P-A-L-O? Palomar or Palomar? Palomar red. It's kind of got a shade of rust in it. And it's this thing meticulously restored. Every nut and bolt is just looking so factory original. Correct clamp, spare tire lock. I don't think GM ever made it this nice. They didn't finish off the seams like this. They had the spot welds here and some brazing over there, and this one's just so nice. Long block sanded, wet sanded. Trunk looks like brand new. And it's so nice, it's even better than GM made it, with a little piece of rubber over here. GM didn't care too much, as long as the jack didn't rattle around. Here's a 63 Spider. I'm not sure what this color is. It's got genuine wire wheels and a 4-speed shift and a clock on the dash, factory accessory, power top, also beautifully restored with genuine Kelsey Hayes wires, or are they Clark's reproductions? Hard to tell. Turbocharged for power but not economy. I might have added the magnesium fan, even though it's a 64 style fan. Gets rid of a lot of rotating weight. You don't get that drone from the 63 fan. Roll, 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 roll. Same as this one. This has got the 63 fan with the small bearing. Yep. Some people keep them original. Whoops. Missing the little plastic cover that goes right there. Little plastic rubber cover. So you can get a little rock in there, a little stone, and interfere with your vacuum advance for economy. It's got a tissue box, and everything is polished, and the bottom hinge is beautifully, perfectly straight. Some people make their cars better than when Chevrolet made them new. Another 64 Spider convertible. These cars are so beautifully restored, and they drive them. We got brake dust on the wheels. No trailer queens here. If your Corvair's in a trailer, then you're just hiding it. You want to drive your Corvair. This is a turbocharged Spider. How many Spiders have we got today? This one's driven. It shows lots of patina. We drive our Corvairs. Turbo. Got a few turbos here, all lined up in all different colors, just like your Chevrolet dealer's lot in 1964. Interestingly, doesn't have the padded dash. Power top, but no padded dash. It does have the spraying 2-speed windshield wipers. Let me get into the late models. We're all done with the earlies. This is a 69, yes, no, 68. White side marker with the correct orange bulb. It's a Monza. Doesn't have headrests because that only became standard in 1969. It does have a remote control mirror that looks like it belongs on something else because it doesn't sit quite right. Yeah, a little too high, a little too tilted. It does have the correct lock knobs. Power glide automatic. Probably has an emergency brake warning lamp, but no clock. 68, probably the least desirable of all the years of Corvairs. Not the last year, but the second to last year. This one doesn't have an air pump. I thought all the 67s, or half the 67s, had air pumps. It does have the fuel return line with the correct hose clamp way down there. The same one used on the vacuum, well, actually the pressure retard. There we go. The correct hose clamp, one spring ring battery cable. Check carefully to make sure these cars are just right. This one shows 63,000 miles, and I believe it. Steering's nice and tight. This is a 69, last year of production. What's the VIN on this 69? 05540. 460 from the end. The end of production, 87,000 miles, AM, FM, headrest seats, which were standard in 69. Bay State Corvairs, got the magnesium hubcaps. It looks like original paint. Oh, it could be. Just like visiting your used car lot back in 1963, 65, 69. Here's a Corsa in Aztec bronze with a gold interior. It's a 4-speed. All Corsas were manual shift. Most were 4 speeds, but they came standard with a 3-speed. And this one's got 4 carburetors, which was available on the 500 or a Monza, and standard on a Corsa. It's got a little wire here that goes under the spark plug to measure cylinder head temperature with a little groove cut in the spark plug boot. You see it? Right there. Cylinder head temperature. Could use a new fuel line. This one's been vice gripped. Mangled. Don't take a vice grip to your fuel line. No, no, no. Don't put Teflon tape. That's got a compression inverted flare fitting. And his ground strap washer is in the correct place, but he's got some aftermarket cable, not a GM cable. Nice 66 Aztec bronze with a gold interior. Corsa Coupe. Dual braking system. They're lined up here, packed in tight. 65. Corvair convertible with Skunky. Oh yeah. Pew! What do we got here up in the back row in the forest? Is this a cameo beige? This is a loaded Monza. Headrest seats. It's got a luggage rack, 2 mirrors, automatic telescoping wood wheel, AM/FM, aftermarket style in the original radio face, air conditioning, remote control mirror. Air conditioned 140. And I'm missing that mount that goes underneath there. Looks like a little boomerang. Could this be my favorite color from 1965? 1 year only. Iris Mist, Pontiac called it. No, I can't remember. Can't remember the color on Pontiac. Give me a second, I'll come back to it. This is a 68. They made convertibles right to the end. 4-speed, telescopic, wood wheel, Corsa dash. Nicely done. Even has the breakaway steering wheel, 2-piece. The rear, the bottom spoke. Breaks away upon impact. Rev that Corvair up. Yep. I did that with my Spider a few years ago. Then I put a muffler
There
on
goes
it.
your son just driving off in the gym.
Yeah, really. Foot to the floor. Is that your kid driving off with one of your cars?
Not my kid. He's home.
Oh, these cars are all great.
Quick arms are still on there. I checked that too. And I was
Quick
researching.
steering arms, quick steering boxes. We just had a good chat. He knows all about them, but they're hard to find. We just were having a
So what did you have in your 66?
chat a little earlier with a guy with quick steering, aftermarket quick steering arms that are too short. He's got the Ackerman error. We got that word figured out. What are we looking at here? 66 Corsa in beautiful Marina blue with a big 4-speed shift knob. Chevy figured a small car would get a small shift knob. This guy upsized it. Now what's he got rubber on those steering wheel spokes for? Marina blue. Even got a wire hubcap on the spare tire. It's an all chrome 1966 Marina blue 140 4-speed. 65 right beside it with later model Chevy rally wheels and blue sport seats. Iris Mist is the Pontiac color, and the Chevy color is called, oh, what's that flower that blooms in the spring? And it's that color right there. Nope, violet. Oh, we're so close. It'll come back to me. Beautiful color. I might paint my Fit Sprint that color if I ever get to restore it. We've got to go down the road here and see all these beautiful Corvairs. 66 Monza, 65 Corsa, 69 Monza convertible with brand new front bumpers. This has got AM/FM, leather wrapped steering wheel. So many of them were this light green. Some had the matching interior. There's a fellow that shows up at all the Corvair events out west, and he drives his 69 towing a trailer. Unsafe. Hardly. Safe at every speed. 140 automatic, 69 convertible. And the last 4 of the VIN. This is an early car. Willow Run 0069. Yep. Let's see if I can get the camera to pick that up. I think we're just dreaming in Technicolor. Nope, I don't think we're going to capture that. Very, very early 69 convertible.
69 or 69.
Yeah, early. 65 Monza convertible.
What's that poor bastard got in 2 cars?
65. One Monza convertible and another. Got the 2-speed wiper with the washer. but no clock and a beautiful reproduction interior. 110 automatic with dual exhaust by Richard Taunton. And a turbo 66 convertible 180.
Let me ask you a question. You took a picture of my skunk.
Yeah, he did. I lifted its tail. I saw that it was real.
I was walking up here and I saw you and then I got taking a picture of my skunk.
Is that a way of talking about your wife? That's Pepe Le Pew. Yeah. We see everything on these Corvairs.
When you're driving it?
We try, yeah. Is that a way to talk about the better half? Air pump, air injector reactor pump. A lot of tower hose clamps on that. Yep.
I'm just curious.
This is a 69 convertible. Yeah, the end of the production for Corvairs. They made 6,000 that year, and I've got 6,000 Olympic gold. I'm just not telling you where it is. Maybe I even forgot a 4-speed. Last four of the VIN, 2083. Earlier in the production of the little assembly room where they made the last 69 Corvairs. Chevy just made them right to the end. They didn't want to put a locking steering column in, so that was it. Evening Orchid. That's the color. Way up there, Evening Orchid, because we have another one here with cruise control, factory air, tilt. Nope, telescopic. Telescopic wheel. You couldn't get tilt, but you can get a Corvair telescopic. It's got one brake pedal. Wait a second. What's with the 4-speed shifter? It's got an automatic clutch. I think I saw this car before.
What's up?
Let's see. Evening Orchid, custom power seats, cruise control, factory AC, tilt telly. Now explain the 4-speed shifter and the one brake pedal.
It's a 4-speed that's been converted to the automatic
To
with
an
Mark
automatic.
Corbin's shifter.
With Mark Corbin's floor shifter. So
Which
that
has
means
been heavily modified to work correctly.
mine'll, well, we'll see how you'll, well, I know who to look up to make mine work.
You come and I have all the pictures and everything.
And cruise control.
Yep. All the engineering you want on that,